Ooh. A little bit all over the place. Well, hello, everyone. Good evening. Hope everybody's having a good night. I'm tired. I'm having a good day and a good night, but I'm tired. I think you can probably see it. So, and the lighting, the way my lighting is, it looks, yeah, it's in one of those things. So, but yes. Hey, Charlotte. Did you get to do your market yesterday? Yes, I did. So that's why I wasn't on last night, because we got home and me and Lenora texted back and forth a little bit. And I just told her, I was like, I'm not going live last night. And it was just, I was just ready for a break of just nothingness. Of just nothingness. So we ate and we went to bed early. I think he is feeling a little better. I asked him this evening how he was doing, how he was feeling, if he was feeling any better, and he said yes, that he was gradually feeling better. So I just hope that I don't end up with anything, because I've been kind of, my nose and stuff and my eyes are kind of, So I'm just hoping it's just from being tired, I don't know. So I thought I'm going on early tonight. And that's when I was in bed earlier and just sitting crocheting. And I told him, I said, I'm going to get up and I'm just going to go ahead and get on early. So then I'm not on until midnight. Because I was like, I don't have midnight in me tonight, I don't think. So yeah, I had a birthday party earlier today. So I went to that and that was fun. And my make of the day was her, part of it was her birthday present, was my make of the day today. So I'm just going to make sure that I am connected. I was going to try to get that done before I even got on. So I'm glad he's feeling better, and I will be praying that you both heal and that you can get it. Don't get it real bad. I know how that is to pass it back and forth. Oh, yes. And sometimes it happens that we pass it back and forth, and sometimes miraculously it doesn't. Most of the time I don't end up getting anything, but so hey, Nicole, thank you for the 100. I appreciate that. Hey, Stacy, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing great. When Jack gets sick, I tell him no touchy, no kissy. Well, that's the way it is at our house too. So well, it's my hair, isn't it? So, and it's natural curly. So, I was born with it and I like my hair. So thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Oh gosh. People. If you'd only just pay attention to things that matter, Oh, of course it was your brother. It's always somebody else and not you, and whatever. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. So you're welcome to stay as long as you're kind, and everybody's welcome here. So, and I know people say things just to be doing it just because they can and they're behind a screen, blah, blah, blah. But, whatever. So just people be mature, Oh, this is actually a thrift find. So I actually found it while I was thrifting. I do a lot of thrifting. I enjoy thrifting. That's where I get, um, actually, I get a lot of my supplies thrifting, to tell you the truth. And majority of my clothes are thrifted. I can't hardly get myself to pay full price for anything anymore, especially since I had my boutique. So, thank you, Rowan. Yes, I am crocheting. I keep trying to move my camera because my lighting and stuff. But yes, I am. I am crocheting right now. My project probably for the next 2 days is a turtleneck hoodie. And I actually found a pattern that I really liked off of YouTube, um, that I have in my description below. So, hello, Eric. Thank you. I can tell you keep looking down, and I wonder to myself that you're crocheting. Yes, yes, I am. And I think I'm going to have to go let Luna out too. Yeah, and I put it in my description of what I was doing tonight. So, in my, title with my thumbnail, which isn't a thumbnail, it's just a picture right now. Sometimes I put a thumbnail up, sometimes I don't. Oh, thank you. I love this color. It's I'm looking for a wingman by Jellish is what it is. And everything that glitters is gold, I think, is the other one by Jellish. I think that's right. Thank you for the compliment. I'm getting ready to redo them. I have a couple that are lifting on me, but I've been doing a lot of cleaning and packing, and I had a market yesterday, so yeah, a few of them got lifted on me. So, oh, Shatika, how are you? I have not seen you in forever, it seems like. Blessings to you too. Thanks for popping in. I hope you're doing well. I'll have to go by, and God bless you. Thank you very much, Rabbit, and the same to you. Feel free to come back anytime. Everyone is welcome as long as everyone is kind. We're very much a safe place to land here, so yeah, I'm gonna have to let Lou out. Well, in Charlotte, back to what we were talking about a little earlier, it's like I was tempted to sleep on the couch even because it's like, no, I'm not gonna get this. But like I told Sam, I was like, if I'm gonna get it, I've already I've already been exposed, so what does it matter? So I will be right back. Hello, Marissa. Welcome to the live. I'll be right back. I have to let the dog out. Of course, right? Hey, Ronnie, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I have to put my camera down more. Oh, hello, Laura. How are you? Happy holidays to you. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving and hope you're enjoying this between Thanksgiving and Christmas time. We are doing good. Whitney has a cold of some kind, and I'm hoping I don't get it, but other than that, we're doing great. Tired, but great. It's all good stuff. I like the TikTok live wallpaper. Don't know what that is, but okay, Ronnie. Not sure what you're talking about, Ronnie. Did the title say turtleneck? Yes, it did. It's a turtleneck hoodie. So yeah, I had seen something and it's like, oh, I bet you I can find a pattern. And it didn't take me long, and I found this on YouTube. I do have it listed in my description below. Um, that you can, I think, I don't know, you may not be able to access it until after I posted my live. I don't remember, um, but it's actually from Diving Ducks Crochet, and it's super easy. I just took notes real quick. It's one of those that you get the gist of the pattern of what they do and you just kind of memorize it. It's super simple, a lot more simple than what I thought it was going to be. So, and she even shows you how to style it 3 different ways. So, and actually, the reason why I even went looking for a pattern like this was, for one, there was a few last night that with some of my cowls and stuff that I have. I mean, some of them do go up around your neck more, but the more decorative ones don't. They're more of like for people that don't want anything up around their neck. But there were people that were liking that, but they wanted it up more around their neck. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to try to find something that's kind of a combo of a hat and a turtleneck type thing, or just like which it does remind me of the balaclavas, kind of like, is what it really is a lot like. So, if I pronounce that right anyway, because I always think about it, I always think of baklava. I always think about that. And I'm not the only one, I'm sure. So, yes, it will be warm. It'll be nice and cozy. And, for some days that, when we're going to be in the teens and negatives, on temperature and stuff, it'll be nice. And I do have a market coming up this weekend, so this will be something that I can work on to maybe get a couple of these done while I'm on my lives, and then work on my other stuff whenever I'm offline. Because I definitely got wiped out again, and I have a lot of inventory to get back in place. So So I have my work cut out for me this week too. So get me through this week into the weekend of the market, and I'll have a break. So you can do anything for a few days, right? For a week or something like that. Well, thank you. And I usually do fairly well at this one. So I've never had a bad, I've never had, really, I haven't. I, I've made my money every time, that I've went, some more than others, but still I've always made my money back and made a profit. So that to me is a success. But these last two shows have definitely been my bigger shows. And I'm glad that I got what I got done. But I had such a small area to set up in that I didn't get to even set up half my stuff. But the stuff that I did set up, it was very much geared to what I thought the crowd would be. And the Holy Spirit guided me in the right way. I'll say that is what I feel. So, because I very much was praying, like, okay, what do I need to set out? Guide me in what you know. So yeah, it was good. And Whitney was there with me the whole time, and he was like, "Wow, that really turned out better than what I thought." But it was busy the whole time. It was just crazy busy, which was nice. And it was only for a few hours. Really, the big crowd was about between 2 and 3 hours. So for that short amount of time, I did very well. So. Hey, Stacy. Welcome back. Excuse me. And I'm glad I went ahead and done some extra towels, which I have more towels over here to do, just a few, because I did sell some of those. I sold probably about half of my scrubbies, so I need to restock those. And I had quite a few scrubbies and done a bunch of Christmas trees scrubbies to replenish what I kind of had before. I didn't sell a ton of them at the last market, but I sold a few. So, like I said, I had gotten it replenished, but I'll have to get it replenished again too. But at this next market, I'm going to be able to have my bigger size tables and stuff again and have more room to spread out. So I'll be able to set everything out at this one. That's a pretty color yarn you're working with. It is actually from Hobby Lobby. It's Crafter's Secret Big Idea. And it's just it's gray beard. And I do like this. This is my favorite color of gray from Hobby Lobby. One of them anyway. Now there is some by Yarn Bee that I use too that I really like. But this gray beard, yeah, I really like it. And I think Luna's ready to come in, so I'm going to have to go and get her after I get this last stitch. Okay, I'll be right back. I have to go get her. Gray. I thought mauve. Oh, yeah, because the coloring and stuff. Probably against my green, it probably does look mauve. Get it. Okay. I am a fan of mauve, though. I am a fan. But yeah. It's kind of a different color gray, but it's definitely gray. It's a little bit darker than what the light and stuff is letting it show here, but it's a little bit darker than what it's showing, but not too much though. Yep. Yep. Definitely gray. Are you currently working on anything right now, Laura? Yes. Yes, it's the ribbing with the single crochet crocheted in the back loop. Yep. Okay. Yes, Artiste Thread Doilies making some grannies from something, not sure yet, have a doily book on the way. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have some of my old doily books that I pulled out, but I haven't worked on any of those yet. That I have different projects that I would like to revisit again or do some fun projects, but not yet. That'll be for the next phase of winter whenever I don't have any markets and I'm still doing inventory, but throw some fun stuff in the mix too. Not that, I mean, because all of it's fun to me, but you know what I mean. Just some, different makes and stuff and change things up. And my plan is to do a big festival in October that's 10 days long. So, I've been saying I'm crocheting my way to the covered bridge. So, and so I will be doing festival, markets and things like that still into the new year, but I just won't be doing anything early in the year. I probably won't start until spring again. That'll give me plenty of time to do family stuff, go up north and spend time with my grandkids and stuff. Um, we'll probably have some traveling in there for maybe some kind of a vacation at some point. Build up my inventory again. So I used 2 thread strands to make shawls. A 10-day festival sounds amazing. Yeah, and my parents used to do it every year, and they had good success with it, and they enjoyed it. And that was many years ago. many years ago. But yes, I'm very much, that's what I'm trying to do, is to crochet my way there, meaning, building my inventory, still doing, markets to make money, of course, and doing my whatnot to help supplement on that too, and doing other things to, make some income to where I can save up to be able to do it. Because it's going to be expensive on my end to do it. Um, but I thought, you know what? Why not give it a try at least once, And my husband keeps saying, "We'll see," and it's like, no, it's my goal. It doesn't have to be his, but it is a goal that I'm very much wanting to reach. So, and there's really no reason why I can't, unless something, unless the Lord has different plans for me. I'll put it that way. And I don't even know that the setup at the festival is going to be the most expensive part. It's going to be me staying away from home for 10 days. So that's probably going to be the most expensive part, actually. So we'll see. Have you been selling at shows for a few years? This last year is the first year that I've done the entire year. Um, Years ago, I did several shows. I used to do shows a lot several years ago. But then I started working full time, and there was no way with my schedule that I could do it because I was a nail tech, and was I, I was very blessed with having very good clientele and enjoyed that for many years. And so that's what I stuck with. And plus, my kids, they were kind of in sports and doing their thing and everything too. And I wasn't able to, because of other, commitments and stuff. So once I retired last August, not this past August, but the August before, a year ago. So it's been almost, oh gosh, almost a year and a half. A year, yeah, a year and 4 months. So that's what I had. That's what I had decided that I wanted to do, was to revive, revive doing, my markets and stuff and doing that type of thing. Now, would I love it if I could just sell online all the time and be consistent in that? That would be amazing. But I think I would miss doing markets as well, because I really do like doing that and being around people and stuff and meeting people, and just even the other vendors, I mean, because you already, you make pretty good friends, decent, market friends, and stuff, and you kind of look after each other and stuff, and you look for each other whenever you go to different markets. So there is like kind of a little group of us. And so I really like that. So I kind of like a little bit of both worlds. Which my whatnot, that's another thing. I want to try to be more consistent with it, even though I do have stuff up there. I've not been able to put stuff up. Excuse me. Um, I did recently put a few more things up, but I haven't put any more up since, just because I don't have the inventory now. So So I'll do that too, you know, through starting the beginning of the year too, kind of try to stock it back up and stuff and try to work it a little bit more, you know. Thank you, Laura. Well, seems to be keeping you happy. Yes, I don't even know how to start. Oh. Yes, I'm very much in my element doing this. I mean, whenever I was doing nails, I was in my element. I loved that job. I honestly did, and I'd still be doing it. But my body was telling me it was time. So I very much listened, and because I wanted to make that choice for myself and not be forced to make that decision, you know. So I was like, no, now's the time, and I felt like I was being called to do that. So it was really, really hard. It was so hard, and um, but you know, I still see a lot of my clients and stuff, and keep in touch with some of them, and so that's nice that I still have those connections, you know. Because that is the part that I do miss a lot, is the you know, my people. So well, you have a great night too, Stacy. Thanks for popping in. You were already outside, so I don't know what the deal is. What's the matter? There's nothing out there. Believe me, there's nothing out there. Did you decide not to leave, Stacy? I mean, it's okay if you decided to stay. I mean, the only thing with this is with this ribbing, I have to do 90. It was 90 something rows, I think. I don't remember now for sure. I have it written down, but it's a little ways to go. Well, thank you, Laura. You have a blessed week as well. And I'm glad that you were able to stop in for a little while and chat. It's always nice to see you. And hopefully we'll get to see you again soon. I'm trying to be on every night. Last night was the only night that I wasn't on, but I'm trying to be on, maybe not every night, but at some point in the day. I'll put it that way, because I don't know that I'm going to be able to do every night. But Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment. Okay, make sure I still have the same amount of stitches. Okay, I don't know what I did. I think I've dropped either 2 or 3 stitches and I don't know where. I don't know why on this ribbing, every now and then that's what'll happen to me for some reason. I'll drop a stitch. And I love the ribbing. I really do. I don't mind it at all. I think it looks nice. Oh, I see where I did it now. It's you. It's you. Oh, great. Okay. No. No. Okay, I know. Yeah, I'm having to rip it out. Oh, well. I don't know what I did. Apparently I didn't chain enough. And you'd think this was my first time crocheting. Okay, I've got the right amount of stitches, so this better work. Oh. It is so quiet. And yes, I'm on way earlier than normal, but this is really quiet. You can have one more. Hold on. Hold on. Hey Milo, how are you? I'm doing good. How's everything? How's everything going in your world? Good. I had my huge homemade cat scratcher fell on me when you first went live, so I was in pain. Elbow took the most of the hit and is swollen. Oh no, that's not good, Milo. Are you okay? Yeah, no, it's all good. I don't think anything is broken. Well, thank you, Jesus, that nothing's broke. But I tried to catch it and didn't get it fully in time. Oh, I'm just glad the one cat that tried to make that jump and pulled it down didn't have it land on him. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Thank goodness on that too. That would not have been good. Yes, thank Jesus. It could have been worse. It is bruised, but I think it's okay. Well, I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad that the cat's okay. I'm glad everything is okay. Everything's good. Yeah, definitely. What are you working on? I am working on, it's called a turtleneck hoodie. And I found a YouTube pattern, and it's from the Diving Ducks Crochet. And I have it in my description. It's super easy. It's like only 15-minute long video. It's super, super basic. It kind of reminds me of a version of the balaclava. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably botching it, but so yeah, I put on that it's a two-part live on this. So it may, well, a part one. I put this as part one, but more than likely it may end up being 3 or 4. I don't know. It just depends because I have a lot of inventory to replenish. So this will be my project while I'm on lives, and then I'll work on my other stuff off camera. So I wish there was a way to see what all you're selling. To see what all you're selling from Canada. You can see it. You can see it, Milo, on Whatnot. I mean, if you go into Whatnot. And you can always message me, I mean, tell me on here or email me. You don't have to go through Whatnot. If you see something, with you just being in Canada, I mean, I don't know. I mean, of course, you would pay the shipping, but I would just find out what the shipping is and add that to the amount of whatever. If there's something that you happen to see that you do like, I mean, you can always get a hold of me that way, email me or whatever. And that's up to you. Because, yeah, right now I just have it for US setting on there. I may change it in the future. I don't know. I just know right now I've just got it at that. So, and partly because of my experience dealing with international shipping. So, but with it being Canada, I don't know that it would be. I mean, it may be just as involved. I don't know, but I'd be willing. I'd be willing to ship to Canada. Oh yeah, it's just an app on your phone that you can put on your phone. But I understand. You can always go to my Facebook page. I have different stuff on there. If you have Facebook, or even if you don't have Facebook, you can go on and look. I think, but well, again, you'd have to download it, I guess. But do you have Facebook? News reporter chosen. Oh my gosh. Breaking news. Chosen says hello. Well, hello back to you. Back to the studio to Chosen. Yes, I have Facebook. I work my business off of Facebook too. Yeah, and mine is just under Clark Farms. It's under Clark Farms if you ever want to go check it out, Milo. How's everything going in your world, Chosen? Because honestly, Milo, if I could just do everything off my Facebook, which I do, I get a lot of local. I do a lot of my local through, my Facebook. And if I could just do that all the time and just do it through my Facebook and promote my Facebook even more so than the whatnot, I'd be good with that too, because then there wouldn't be all that extra stuff that I have to do, all the extra fees and, you know, which it does make it nice that they calculate all that. They send it to the buyer, they pay for it through there. I don't have to worry about any of that. So there are perks. There's pros. There's many pros. And really whatnot has been the most affordable, reasonable, you know, so far out of all of them that I've found. And I've actually had more success on my whatnot than I have any platform. So other than Facebook for my local stuff. We actually do, Milo, but no, we do not have any animals right now except for chickens. We only have chickens right now. But we do have farm ground and all that. We used to do hogs, sheep, cows, but we don't have any of that right now. Used to be fairly big hog farmers, but not anymore. There's no way for me to show you right now, I don't think. I don't know that my tablet will let me. There's a lot of apps that my Amazon thing won't let me do, but I'll try. Breaking news, Chosen says to renown Johnna's journey this. Everything is fine. How about you? Everything is good. Let me look, Milo, and see what I can find to show you. It may at least let me do the icon on here. I only use this thing for certain things, so I haven't even tried to look into the potential of anything on here. I just do the basics right now. Because the main reason I got it was to do my patterns on, so I could download my patterns to it whenever I was on live. So, okay. Yeah, it's not going to show it to me. It doesn't support it on here, so it's not going to show it. Let me try somewhere else. If anything, a photo off of Google would help. There's just different looks on these apps. Oh, yeah, there are. And even things that I have downloaded and then I go back to try to find, I wouldn't know except for it'll say already installed or whatever, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go through, just like on the internet to even see. Yes, okay. It is just, and that's what I thought, but I didn't want to tell you wrong. And you can actually just go onto it online, it looks like. Yeah, at whatnot.com. So you may not even have to have the app. You may not have to have it. But it's just a yellow square with a W. But otherwise, you can go to whatnot.com. Which I don't think I've tried to access it online, so. Is it a black app with a yellow W on it? It's a yellow background with a black W. It's the reverse. Oh, okay, yeah, I saw that app, but reverse colors. The background is black and the yellow W is yellow on mine. Oh. Did you see what I just showed you? Yes, my hair is down and I've already been made fun of about 20 times, but I really don't care. But yeah, here's what it looks like whenever it pops up on the internet for just whatnot.com. Because everything on it's pretty well yellow. But yeah, it's a black square with a yellow W. I'm assuming it's the same app, though, just different colors, maybe because I'm in Canada. Yeah, I saw what you showed me. Okay. And it could, I don't know, it could be. It could be. But yeah, it looks like you can go to that and then it'll take you to the app, continue to app, but on here it's not going to let me do the app, I'm pretty sure. You kind of look like a Linda when your hair is down. The Listen Linda lady. Listen, Linda. Have you seen that little boy doing that? That is hilarious. It is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen before in my life. No, I'm the furthest from a Linda. Oh, okay. So when I go to the website, what do I type to see your stuff? Um, it's just under Clark Farms. But I don't know if you'll have to do an account or not. You may have to sign up for the whatnot to do it. It looks like to me you'll have to sign up for it. And right now, I mean, I have stuff in there, but it's not near half of what I have. So I don't have all of my inventory on there at all. Nowhere near what I have. Okay, hold on, looking. Okay, Milo, what's for dinner? Well, uh, we didn't behave tonight and we had McDonald's. Because I had a birthday party to go to and I didn't want to cook when I got home. Whitney had to work all day. He was home, he was tired, he wasn't going to cook. He brought shrimp home though, but I didn't want to have to do it. Even though shrimp doesn't take very long and it would have been a heck of a lot better for us. I just can't eat a lot of shrimp, but so yeah, we had McDonald's. And guess what I got? I was even worse. I went for the gimmick. So I got my Grinch socks. And Sam did the same thing. So okay, so it's making me get the app. I'll check Facebook later and then make the account later to see whatnot. Okay, you do whatever you do you, Milo. I'm not going to tell you. You just do whatever you're comfortable doing. Because I know people don't want a ton of apps on their phone and all that kind of stuff. I get it because I'm one of those people. Unless I'm doing something with it and it's serving me a purpose, I don't have a ton of apps on my phone either. So I get it. So if you don't want to do the app, I would definitely go to Facebook. So, and even there though, I don't have everything up, but again, even if there's something that you're thinking of, I may have it. Haha, it's okay. Tim's does it every year and I get the Christmas ornaments. Yeah. I have so many apps already. I run 3 businesses, so it's just another account to remember. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah. Because I had my 2 business accounts on Facebook because even though I worked through a salon spa, they had their Facebook page. Then we could even individually have our own Facebook pages because we're independent contractors. So I had that, and then at different times for my crochet, I had it. At one time I had 3 because then I had a boutique for a few years. So I ran my boutique through there too. So I get it. Hey Andrew, how are you? Doing great. I hope you're doing it as well. I hope you're doing well too. But really, Facebook is a good place to network and stuff. It really is. I've not had any issues with Facebook. And Lord, I'd like to keep it that way, please. Cover me in that. Oh, good, Andrew. I'm glad. Hey, Roman, how are you? I'm going to have to remember that's you now. I looked at it and was like, oh, yeah, that's Roman. By the way, my phone might die. Okay. Thanks for the warning. I got to find my charger. Oh, gosh. Well, my long charger that I usually use for doing my lives is at my parents' house. And I drove right through town today. I should have just stopped and picked it up, but I didn't because it was starting to kind of mist rain and getting kind of icky. So it was like, And no, I mean, I could stay at my parents' house, but it was like, yeah, I really need to get home though. That was from back Thanksgiving. Is anybody feeling nostalgic about anything? Right now, well, kind of because Christmas, Christmas changes as people pass, your older relatives pass and things and traditions change and you wish that you still had and things like that. Well, my cousin, since she has moved here now, um, she has started taking on one of the Christmas celebrations. Um, and I had our great aunts, which were our grandmother's sisters. They always had a Christmas celebration. Everybody would go there. We'd have little gifts to open. We had certain things we did, and certain traditions, and everything. So my cousin just messaged us and said, "Hey, we're going back retro." And I was like, "Oh, retro." Then my ears perked up because it's like, okay, retro, we're going to establish some old traditions back, it sounds like. So that's what we're doing. So it has brought back some memories. And me and my mom and my sister were talking, and well, one of my nieces too, were talking um, this afternoon about different things and remembering different things because whenever my aunts would have the Christmas, we would just have like finger foods, like little sandwiches cut in, triangles. And it seemed like it was a little fancier, and the fancy punch and things like that, and just little these candies that I am not a candy person, but I always just remember those candy dishes sitting out and things like that. And it's like, then I started remembering all this stuff because there was this necklace that was kind of a gag a little bit and just kind of fun, but it was this necklace that my aunt would always wear. And it was kind of gaudy, but it really wasn't. I mean, it went with the Christmas theme, but it was funny. It was just kind of one of those funny traditions that you always saw her wearing it. So the necklace is being passed on. It's been passed on for several years since she has passed anyway. And so then another thing, the tea ring. We'd always have a tea ring. So a few years ago, we did actually have a tea ring competition amongst us girls. So we're thinking about reviving that and maybe doing a tea ring competition since we gotta bring back the tea ring. So just different things like that thinking over the last few days, it's been kind of fun. So we are so tired right now from the show Friday and yesterday. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hear you, Roman. I hear you. I almost blacked out last night. I was so tired because we didn't get home till after about midnight. Oh wow. Well, the tea ring is like a coffee cake type thing. You know, it's like you can either do it like a cinnamon roll type flavor, or you can put, you know, fruit flavors or something in it or whatever. It's that type of thing. And back in the day, it used to be a pretty popular thing. And not so much now, maybe with all this other stuff that people have, but every year, and it's just in a ring, and it's, you know, you make it, it's a homemade Danish type thing. I mean, it's like a cinnamon roll. It's like you roll it up like you would cinnamon rolls and cut it, but you put it in a ring, and you slice it to where it's like open and like looks like it's laying on top of each other in a ring. And you can put cherries on it. You can put fruit, you know, whatever fruit. You can just do it the cinnamon sugar. You can drizzle like your powdered sugar, you know, whatever kind of drizzle, you know, icing stuff or whatever. You can do it however you want. But they are good, but I'd have to do mine gluten free. Yes, tea. Tea is in, you know, like some hot tea, hot cocoa, some coffee, something like that would go wonderfully, amazingly, pleasantly, delightfully with it. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Roman. They are very, very delightful. And then I am also a chai fan. I love chai. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. And one of the little towns here next to us has a little coffee place, and their chai is amazing. I always get it hot. Always get it warm, even in the summertime. I still want it hot. And the blend that they have, oh, love it. My goose Lily got reserve waterfowl, so she basically got second place out of all the ducks and geese. Oh, congratulations, though. There are about 200 ducks and geese. Oh, wow. Yes, she did awesome. You did awesome, Roman. Congratulations. That's exciting. Thank you. There's something called showmanship where yeah, I know what showmanship is. Display your knowledge of your bird in front of a judge. Yeah. So I got first place out of every kid there, so I didn't really good. There are about 50 to 100 kids participating, so I did amazing. That is very good. That is very good. Chosen or not chosen. Oh my gosh. Roman. So the show was really, really good. Me and my brother placed really well. Other than the fact we're really tired, we're fine. Yes, yes. And you can recuperate from that. Well, Johnson, I haven't seen you in like a million years. How are you doing? I was just literally thinking about you. I think it was yesterday or this morning sometime. It's been within the last 24 hours that I was literally just thinking about you. So I'm hoping that you're doing well. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. And did Chosen disappear on us again? You got moved to Arkansas and you've got settled in, hopefully settled in. And the move, I hope, went well. Don't really fit in this house, but gonna make it work. Oh, well, hopefully, as time goes on, you'll get it figured out and make it yours. Hello, Andrew. Just have to be patient. We'll start building soon. Okay, okay. So you're just in it for until you get to building. Okay. Yep. You can, yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just think, doing this for, the prize at the end, the gift at the end that you're going to receive. So, yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, you'll do just fine. Once you get it done, you're done, right? Well, and you have that to look forward to, getting to move into a new place, and this will help you, like, maybe it'll help you to kind of downsize, on like, okay, what we can use still, what we can get rid of, you know, and then whenever you go into your new place, then it'll be like, okay, here we are, boom. And you can have everything already gone through, and, you know, that to me would be wonderful. I said, there are so many times I'd like to just cut the roof off my house and dump it out. Even though I have went through and got rid of so much stuff, you accumulate again, and I feel that's kind of what's happened, but I think it's more just my yarn. It's more my yarn than anything. It's not really anything else. But it's like I accumulate it and then it's gone, and then I accumulate a little more and then it's gone. Just moved into a new house. It's a little bigger than your last one. Has a nice wine cellar and many acres. Oh, well, aren't you fancy, Andrew? Takes me almost 5 minutes to walk to my kitchen from the wine room. Yeah, I can't imagine that. That's what I was going to say. A mansion, maybe? I know exactly what you mean. Unfortunately, we have storage units, so it makes it difficult to go through things. Yeah. Well, I have a storage unit that I'm really wanting to get rid of because I really don't need it anymore. Because it has stuff from my boutique in it, and it's like, no, don't need it. This spring we just need to go and empty it out because that's cost that we don't need to be incurring every year, every month, you know, for nothing. I mean, it just sits there, and every now and then I'll go and get stuff out, because I have found places where certain things I could donate to, which has been amazingly wonderful. So I just need to go open up the door in the spring and say, hey, storage unit, open, rummage sale something, I don't know, and just get rid of it, donate everything that's donatable, If I don't really want to have a rummage sale, but it would be kind of nice. But a lot of the things that I could have done for a rummage sale, I've already donated anyway, so. But a lot of my display stuff, all of that is out there. And some of that display stuff I could probably be using for my markets. The man is harassing me about my VHS. I'm starting to crack. Oh my gosh. The wine room is at the end of the basement, and the kitchen is in the middle of the first floor. I have a nice reading room too. Oh, again, fancy, fancy. Yeah, you must walk slow, maybe. I mean, I could walk from my kitchen to the bathroom maybe and take me 5 minutes if I really wanted to drag it out. Wouldn't it be nice if some of those flea market folks would just come by at all? Oh, yes, it would be wonderful, Johnson. Problem is that I'm by myself, so I'm constantly cleaning rooms. See, I don't want a big house like that to have to clean. I wouldn't have to want to clean all that. But I guess if I had enough money to have a home that was that big, then I could hire somebody maybe to come in and help me occasionally. And if it's just you, then it shouldn't be too much of a mess. My great grandmother lives in the huge house, and she's the only one there, and which means She's the only one cleaning it. I only have 1 acre of grass to cut, though nice walking paths and wooded areas. And everyone in my family has told her to downsize, but she won't. She's in her 80s. Yeah, she won't. So it takes her a long time, right? Yeah. When people are setting that, no. And that's the thing. There's some that are just set, and that's what they want to do, and, that's fine. And then other people are so open to any possibilities. So it isn't too bad. You're right. So I don't have a big mess. I'm generally just dusting. I have a couple Roomba vacuums for the floors. Those are nice. Then I use a Swifter. Not too bad. Yeah, that's what I usually use as my Swifter because we have all wood floors. Plus, it's really hard for her to because great grandfather built that house with her, and it's like important to her, even though he left her. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that's where her memories are at. So, yeah, I understand it. I understand it. Oh, come on. I appreciate quiet time though. Sometimes I make dinner and eat while I enjoy the silence. Oh, yeah, there's something to be said for just being quiet and just having time. I'm a person that does require a lot of alone time, honestly. I really am. But then I also want to be around people though too. And no joke, I mean, after I retired, I was like, I, I was ready to not be around as many people. I was peopled out for a while. It took me a while to get past that. It took me probably a full year. It's just been in the last few months that it's been like, okay, I'm ready to get back out. I'm ready to, even though I'm doing markets, it's different. You're not just like right on people the whole time, really, for the most part. Yeah. You're around them, but you're not having to be on it, as much like one on one constantly. Like, me having a client sit across from me for an hour or two at a time on it, it's different. And so the markets and stuff, it was just kind of like you just had those short little bursts of interaction, I can handle that. But the other part of peopling and stuff, I was just kind of like, ugh. And my body I just had to do, I mean, even here lately, I felt like I needed a brain dump. And that I just needed a brain body dump, a vibe dump, something. And nothing bad. I don't mean anything bad by it. It's just, the energy that people put off that, isn't always bad. There's good energy there too. But having that and stuff and just the interaction of people so much, I was ready to just kind of, have a cleanse on that. So there's something to be said for the quiet. It sounds nice every single time you try to enjoy silence at our house. All you hear is just the geese. Aw. It gets lonely too. If I'm being honest, there is many fun things to do here, and I have many toys. Well, I understand getting lonely, I guess, but you can go out, meet people. I do not like silence. I'm from a big family, so if it's quiet, something probably is wrong. I understand that part too. I do understand that. And when I can understand that. So, how much sleep did I get after retiring? Like as soon as I left there, as soon as I left there, I was still in my same mode. I mean, I was still on my same time for a long time. And I still kind of tend to get up early and stuff and whatever. I mean, I really haven't changed on that. I mean, there's been times that, it's like, no, I just want to sleep. Like today. I was tired. And plus, I think my body is trying to fight off something and I am not allowing it to come to fruition. And so I'm just like, no, we're going to keep going. We're not ignoring it to the detriment of like something going to happen. We're going to keep going. And this morning I tried to make myself stay in bed because it's like, no, I can today. Today is Sunday. I don't have anything to do until 2 o'clock. And of course, I had to get up and get ready and stuff, but still, I didn't have anywhere to be until 2 o'clock today. So I really tried so very hard. No, I made it to maybe between 8 and 8:30. And it was like, and that was me laying there for almost 2 hours awake. And I'd pick up my phone and kind of read a little bit, thinking, okay, maybe that'll make me want to go back to sleep. No. I think I watched a little bit of YouTube in there too. No. So if anything, there's days that I get very little sleep, that I'm still only getting 5, 6 hours a night because of doing, crocheting, being on here late at night, getting up early in the morning to start my day again. Because I like getting up early so I can have a start to my day. Because I feel like if I get up past 6 o'clock, my day is already like half over. And I didn't used to be that way at all. I was a total night person, total night owl, could practically stay up all night long, but then I didn't want to get up in the morning. So I'd rather have it the way I do it now. Hey, Scarlett, how are you? That is what I worry about when I retire. I'll probably still keep the same schedule. I say that I'll sleep more, but I honestly doubt I'll do that. Yeah, you may not, Andrew. I really want to ride my mountain bikes more when I retire. That is a long way off, though. Well, good to hear, Scarlett. I'm glad you're doing good. How often do you watch nature documentaries? The most elite form of white noise. Nature documentaries? I don't. We on well, there is a thing that we watch a lot of times on Sundays that I don't know if it's a nature documentary though, but we very much do enjoy like nature and watching animal shows. I remember growing up watching Animal Kingdom and like Mutual of Omaha whenever they would have their, um which probably half of you on here don't even know what I'm talking about. And they would always have, some kind of nature things on or something and stuff like that. Because even now, like I said, on Sundays, there's a few of those shows that we do actually sit and watch. And the grandkids, even whenever they're here, that's what they want to kind of watch too, a little bit. So, but, um, I wish we had like National Geographic or something that we could watch, but we don't. I don't want to pay for it. This week I crocheted 20 mystery scrunchies. All right, scrolling. You were busting those babies out. I never watch those. I enjoy this live stream and I subscribe to this guy that rolls cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes, but it looks satisfying when he makes them. Oh, my grandpa used to roll his own. Well, I mean, yes, you said you live in a small town, so how could we know? Yeah, I do. I live in a little pin dot on the map. Just like here, I don't crochet, but something satisfying watching Johnna create. Oh, well, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. If anything, hopefully relaxing too. So, hey, Caitlin, how are you? Welcome to the live. Welcome back. A crochet for yarn and scrap. Good deal. Thank you for everyone for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps me so much. And yes, I made it to my 2000 and it's still going. So I'm very appreciative to all my subscribers too. Slow and steady wins the race, right? And I just feel like I have grown just kind of a nice little foundation, a good, solid, nice, close foundation, I've been working on an ugly Christmas sweater. The back is too big, so I have to go again. I'm pretty sure I'll make by Christmas, though. Oh, that's awesome. You should send me a picture when you get it done, Johnson. How long does that take you to make? I don't even drink wine, but I have this massive wine room. I like a nice port wine, but I'll likely give most of those away. It is very nice sitting in there sometimes, though. I am tired now. I think we're all tired. I like Christmas. I like those handmade Christmas sweaters. Oh, yes. The birds haven't migrated south yet. Nature is changing. Oh, we had a bunch of birds in our front yard. When was it? Yesterday? Yeah. They were like, we still had some snow yet in the front yard. And they were like Because there was other parts of the yard exposed, but it was like they were getting all nestled into the snow or something. And Whitney was like, they're looking for food. And I'm like, well, they have the whole yard, but they're right in the middle of the snow doing. Oh, well, thank you for the party hat. Scrolling, I'm working on, it's actually called a turtleneck hoodie. It's kind of like the balaclava, is basically what it's kind of a takeoff of that. They were eating air sandwiches, obviously. Oh, I don't know, but they were like doing their little bodies, like getting all in the snow, like shaking down, whatever. And it was like, I think that'd be kind of cool, but I mean, I guess that's a bird thing. I don't know, but. And I actually found the pattern scrolling on YouTube. I was looking for something and thought of that balaclava, and I was like, but it didn't come up as that. It said turtleneck hoodie, because there was another picture of something that I saw that I thought, oh, I kind of want something like that. So anyway, I went to hunting and I found this, and it is actually from Diving Ducks Crochet. And it's a super easy pattern. It's the video is only like 15 minutes long. So it's super easy. I drove past a field of snow geese the other day. There must have been thousands. It was really neat. You never see that up north. Yeah. I should probably go to bed because I do have to wake up early in the morning. Okay, Roman. I saw a bird that looked like a crow and it had a dragon tail. That's the best way I can describe what I saw. I have no clue what that is, Chosen. Were you in another state of mind whenever you saw that? Good night, Roman. Grackle? I've not heard of a grackle. It was flying high up. Okay. I don't know. And I don't. Good. Good, Chosen. Was it a long tail? I've never seen a dragon, so I can't compare them. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. Yes, I did scrolling. I had my market last night. So that's why I ended up not being on last night. I got home in time that I could have, but we were just like, no, sat down to eat. And I was just like, no, I'm going to go to bed early. And I did. Whitney had to work today too, so he went to bed a little bit before I did, maybe about a half hour, 45 minutes before I did, and then I stayed up for just a little bit with Luna, and I went to bed, and I was watching something on YouTube. I don't remember now what it was. One of the people I follow, I think, for crafting or something. And I didn't make it through the whole entire thing. I was like, yeah, I'm so about 9:30, I think I was out, between 9 and 9:30. Yes, it went really, really good scrolling. I sold one of my vests, the crocheted sweater vests, and that was kind of a story. There was this young girl that came up. I mean, she was a teenager, and she was showing, I think, her mom or something what she liked, and she was like, I'm so sorry, but she was like, I just want that sweater so bad. And I said, you're fine. So I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes later, this little boy comes up, and I don't know, he might have been like 9 or 10, maybe 10 or so, I don't know. And he had money in his hand, and he had that sweater on a hanger. And he was like, I didn't even see him come up because I think I was waiting on other people. And he was like, I'd like to buy this sweater. And I said, well, it's $20, because I didn't know how much money he had or anything. And he said, or not 20, 40. I said, it's 40. I said, it's $40. And he was like, I have $40. And I was like, okay. So I said, do you need me to put it in a bag, for him to, so to kind of hide it or something? Because I think he was getting it. That might have been like his sister or something, maybe. So anyway, I put it in a bag then. So it just booted me off. Am I back? I hope I'm back. It booted me off for a second. But then my two snowman pillow bunnies, those sold pretty quick. I sold my Grinch snuggler, little fluffy snuggler. I sold it pretty quick. My ballerina and mermaid that I both had left over yet, they both are gone now. The cow that I had a heck of a time with the other night on here, I stayed up and finished it the night before, and I sold it. I sold one of the chicken catties. I had those little critterlings. I had a whole big basket of critterlings that I had made up. I sold all of them but 2 frogs, a Christmas tree, and the snowman. So I'm going to be making a bunch of those. And I had made a platypus and sold that. I sold some kitchen towels. I sold some washcloths. I sold some scrubbies. It was just crazy. It was really good. I am pretty wiped out again. So, but I still have a ton of inventory as far as like Christmas decoration stuff. I didn't even get to put out half of what I had because I didn't have enough space. And but like I said, I have this next weekend coming up too, so I'll be able to lay everything out for that. So, but yeah, I sold some hats, I sold some fingerless gloves, so I'm glad that I made those. I'm gonna make some more pairs of those, because even the last time at the last market that in the town that I'm going back to this weekend, there were people asking for fingerless gloves. So I'm going to, yeah, try to focus on getting a few of those done again too. They don't take very long to make. But yes, I need to focus on getting critterlings done and a few more like bigger plushies. I sold all of my possums that I had, my little ones, and then I had two bigger ones. Um, yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty wiped out again. So and that's a good problem to have, but yet it's like, yeah, I'm gonna yeah. So tomorrow starts critterlings. I got to get the critterlings done. They don't take me very long at all. They don't take a whole lot of time at all because they're so tiny, and they're just a smaller, like a mini version of the little critters. So really, it's just like, even, it's great for using like your scrap that you still have enough of, to make, you know, little things. So it's, yeah, they're very much worth it. And I just had them, like I said, sitting in a basket. And then I had my other basket that just had my fidgets in it for $1. I don't think I sold any of those, but it was pretty sparse in there because I almost sold out of all of those at the last market. So people didn't even rummage through it. They were going for my critterlings. So, which is, is good. So, am I still spinning or am I back? I'm not watching myself, so because my internet here at home for some reason isn't working right now. And I don't know why. I'll turn it on. Hello, welcome back. Well, I'll try and see. I'll turn it on now. For some reason, it just took me out of what I had on. Oh, well, thank you for letting me know. Okay. Well, I've got my TV back going again. I don't know what happened. Totally booted me out there too, but oh well. Thank you. And I'm working on a turtleneck hoodie. Oh, thank you. I'm actually eating some tortilla chips. Nothing too crazy. And of course, I have to have cheese. So I had some queso over here, but just having a little bit of a snack, you know, because we always have to have a snack. Excuse me. Did you see my videos yet? I used to eat more chips. This was them every night. Well, I'm not eating cake, but yeah, because I have my phone plugged in and it has to be close because otherwise it'll come unplugged and my phone will die. And yeah, that's kind of the deal. I'm crocheting, so yeah, I want people to watch me crocheting. The dino critterling is just as cute as the others. I had not done the dino yet. I had not done it yet, so that is the next round that I'm wanting to get done because the dino I wanted to try to get done, but I didn't get it done. Cake and cheese? No, I said tortilla chips. So how you doing, Lenora? She is a pit lab. Or that's how you're doing. Oh my goodness, Lenora. Queso, probably. Yes, that's what I did have was queso. At least it's almost Monday. And now I've got that song Monday, Monday in my head. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it is a cheese. Queso is cheese. Oh, Luna's puppy dreaming. Randy, I am so glad to see you. How are you doing? It's been forever and a day. A day and forever. Yeah. In bad pain tonight, but so happy to see everybody. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Randy. How did your doctor's appointments go? Hello, Geraldine, and welcome to the live. My doctor appointments canceled. Anybody know a good movie for family movie night? The last one we watched was Secondhand Lions. I need something like that. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know, Johnson. Oh, are they rescheduled now? Hey lady, how are you? Yeah, and that too, what Johnson said. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, lady. Yes, they will tell my sister when my next appointment is. Randy. I'm crocheting the last 9 angels. Oh, good, lady. Sorry, I am so sorry, but I've got to go to bed. I just got to take a pain med and go to bed. Love y'all. Many blessings. Well, thank you, Randy, for popping in, though, and checking in. Because I hadn't seen you in quite a few days, so I was kind of wondering how things were going. I will definitely be praying for you. Every time I crochet, say like a blanket, when I turn to knit neck stitches, it increases in size. What am I doing wrong? You're probably increasing each row, like at the beginning, you may be going into like that, your original, so are you chaining one and then going like immediately underneath that chain? If you're doing that, then you're increasing every time you go, so that could be why. Good night, Randy. No crochet for you today? Well, my gosh, you've been busting them out scrolling, so you might want to take a break. And yes, absolutely what Johnson said. You need to take care of yourself, Randy. So. Love you too, Randy. Be careful soon. No, I'm not in California. And I mean, yeah, it could be that your stitches are way loose too. I don't know. But if it's like starting to go like this, if you started with 20 stitches and then it starts going like this, is that what you're talking about? I mean, or I mean, even going both ways. Hey, lady, how are you? Oh yeah, I'm sure you're hurting a little bit now. Just like whenever I was and I had to take a break there, you know. And I think you had just had to take a break right before that too. So, how you doing, Lady Godiva? Oh, for this last market, did I take a picture of my table? No, I didn't. I just have that one short up of the market prior of what I kind of had out there. And my spot last night was not even half, it wasn't even half. It was pretty small. Pretty small. Hey, Jason, how are you? Glad to see ya. Yeah, it's warmer here now, thank goodness, but it's going to get colder again. Good, putting plastic up on my windows. Drafty, -5. Oh my gosh, lady. Yeah. Oh, breaking news. Chosen you just ate a burrito. Well, that doesn't sound too bad, honestly. How things been going, Jason? Gotcha. Always a pleasure. Just got back from seeing the lights under Louisville. Okay. It's been raining for 3 days and we have one more tomorrow. Oh. Well, it's been rainy here too, which I would rather have snow because now we could potentially have some ice. We were supposed to have like some kind of bad ice like yesterday, last night into this morning and stuff, but it didn't get bad. So oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, and we're supposed to be getting some more snow later in the week, and I think it's supposed to be super cold again this weekend. And I'm like, oh great. We have another market, which okay, of course we're not going to be outside, but I'm hoping for Thursday whenever we go to set up that it's going to be okay and we don't have any weather happening then. And it'll be nice for people to, be able to come. Louisville, Kentucky is about it's about Christmas light show you drive through that's in a cave probably 2 miles long. Oh, I think I've heard about that. I have heard about that. But we've not ever been. But yes, that would be amazing. And I remember in Nashville, whenever they used to do like the KOA campground that was down there, I think it was KOA. Anyway, we would drive through it. and it was amazing. They don't do it anymore, I don't think. I don't think they do it at all anymore. But that would be something to see in Louisville. We enjoy Louisville. And Louisville isn't really that far from us. Oh, chosen. Yeah, that would be something fun to do over a weekend. Oh, I'm sure you do, chosen. I was waiting on you. I was waiting on you, little Mario. Get used to it. None of us know. None of us know, Jason. She said, well, all right, I guess just don't come home with an accent. Oh my gosh. Well, it's possible that the Arkansas accent will rub off on you. For example, if a person from England comes over here and hears you, they will say you have an accent. Exactly, lady. Thank you, Lenora. Oh, boy. I'm trying real hard. I'm trying. Some tortilla strips and some leftover queso. It's nice and crunchy. This is new information. What a world. Oh, yeah. I really want to push the... Oh, I know. I know. And it may happen. It may happen. So I was going to actually message you later because, yeah. Went to Denver and had to repeat everything I said to the point it was frustrating. They understood, just wanted to hear me say it again. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should unsub was being nice person. The Arkansas accent is extremely contagious. Yeah. Not me again, Froggy. I'm playing nice. Oh, I'm not saying you're being a bad person. It's just that your texting is kind of all over the place. And you keep like shortening things and like putting just, and so it's very confusing. And so it makes it hard to understand what you are saying. Nothing about you being a bad person. Nothing at all. But it is, and I'm sorry because I don't understand a lot of what you're saying most of the time. So. I don't think it was autism, I guess. You seem to understand it first time. And that's just it. We are trying to understand. Really hard. That's what I said. I'm trying. I'm trying. Hey, Kels, how you doing? There's nothing wrong with asking for clarification instead of just being confused. Well, it would help if you would just go ahead and type out what you're saying instead of putting like your little acronyms or like shortening it to the initials or whatever, because for me, I don't stay up on those trends. I have no clue. You could put PSR meaning meaning something and I'm not going to know what you I have no clue. Well, we can't read yours either. We'll go back and look at some of your texts. Coolest in a museum? I don't even know I don't even know that I've been to a museum lately. I'm trying to think of a museum I've even been to. Oh no, you got two. Well, I have a husband that's sick. Well, he's got some kind of cold, something going on. So, oh, you got the crown chosen. Woohoo! I'm confused about my yarn. It's being weird. Oh, my comments were meant for Johnna. She knows what I was talking about. Yes. I thought I was doing that. I wasn't using many abbreviations that I noticed. Just which, yes, if it was in the context of an hour and you were saying something with an HR, I would understand that. But a lot of your stuff is pretty jumbled. So I don't know if you're doing talk to text type thing or I don't know. But Take me off that list, Froggy. Put me back on the nice list. You've never been to a museum? That's not fair. If you know, you know. Yes, I do know the IYKYK, but there's maybe some other people that don't know that. So, but even with that, there was some of that stuff wasn't making sense. It wasn't jiving. So, no, I'm trying to think. I don't think that I've ever been to one. I don't think because I was trying to even think back like high school time maybe or something. But no, I don't. But when I say I live in a small town and lots of small towns around me, that's what I mean. Like I said, it takes me hours to go anywhere that has anything remotely big city offerings of any kind, anything. So it's Red Heart Super Saver Metallic. The shiny string is looser than the white part. Oh. So your shimmery stuff in it is like not tied or like snug against your yarn, lady? Seeing Travis and Cindy is racing some zombies tonight. Oh my gosh. I swear, Jason, not everything is about you. Oh my gosh. It's weird and loose. Oh yeah, that would be. Yeah. I wouldn't like that either. Oh. So I'm trying to hold it together mentally and physically. Yeah. Literally, mentally, and physically. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun to have to try to do. Gonna be unwinding as you pull it off of the skein. Oh. Tricks of the trade of crocheting or holy cow, got number one. I've hardly been talking at all. Oh my gosh. You took it away from Chosen Johnson. Unfortunately, I ran out of Big Twist Sparkle White. That was a wonderful one to work with. I agree, lady. That Sparkle White is a good one. I meant to say Cal, but I guess Cal works too. Oh my gosh. That's funny. So this one is similar enough, but definitely going to need tinkering with, right? Gonna need something. Sometimes when my yarn starts unwinding, I jam my hook in the skein and give it a spin and wind it up. That's all I got. Oh, hey, it'd be worth trying. Can you snap using your ring finger? No, I can't. I can't snap at all. I never have been able to snap. I can't whistle. I can't snap. I seem to have a 50% snap on that ring finger. I can make it snappy. Oh gosh. Low battery snap. Jason, so was I. Total sarcasm. One window done. Yay, feeling warm already. Oh, good deal, lady. I'm sure it does change. Chosen thinks all the snow will be gone in the Midwest by Christmas time. That's whenever I'm wanting the snow, Chosen. It needs to stay for Christmas. It's already gone here, so. Because we've had rain, so. We're supposed to be getting more, so at some point, but who knows? I don't. But I seriously would like some for Christmas. That would be lovely to have some for Christmas. Tricks of trade on holding it together. You mean like holding it together within yourself and in situations? Is that what you're talking about? I adjusted my tension a bit. I hold my yarn a bit different. Holding what together? Yeah. Same we mentioned earlier. Be getting more here around Tuesday into Wednesday. Not sure how much though. Yeah, I think ours is like we're supposed to start maybe getting some more colder temps and things like that around Thursday here, lady. Plus any random things that come to mind on that. Well, she's talking about holding her thread together. I'm not holding it as tight and it's winding back up on its own. Oh, good. Sometimes good to have reminders, especially during holidays. Well, you already know I'm a Christian, so I rely, that's where I go. If I'm having hard days and whatever, I just have to be quiet and, but that's me, and that's what I choose to do. Reading my Bible and praying. And, if you have a good network of friends, people you can hang out with, people that you trust that you can talk to, And vitamin D. Vitamin D helps, but don't take too much of it. Ask me how I know. Isn't that funny? It's always a tension problem. Love the name, oh, for Pete's sake. That's clever. Yeah, she's not been in for a while. She used to be in here all the time, but she's been busy moving. Yeah, I've been crocheting a long time, but sometimes when I'm tired, I hold on too tight. Yeah, I tend to have a tighter tension too. Oh, B12 is good too. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, I should get moving and grooving to bed. I'd be on the couch. You'd be on the couch. Lady, I'm always hanging on by a thread, looking to find some purpose specifically. Trying to find some purpose in your place? Is that what you're meaning? Trying to find your place? Oh, I think we all wrestle with that a lot at different times. I don't have an answer for that, but I know I've wrestled with it myself in the past. Of questioning what I'm really supposed to be here for and what I'm supposed to be doing. There's still times now. It's like, am I doing the right thing? Am I in the right place? Am I, blah, blah, blah. And that's a big old rabbit hole that I don't like to get into. And yeah, just continue to pray about it, just continuing to pray. When I first got YouTube, I commented on videos about 4 times, oh, for Pete's sake. And so the next time I was just like, well, let me just make that my name. There you go. I've somewhat started to doubt it will ever happen, maybe with Elizabeth or Alexis making films in New Year. Oh, wow, you really relate. And that is true, lady. We don't come with a manual and we don't know, and I'm glad that I don't know. For like future things and things like that, I'm like, no. Life like riding a bull, and I'm hanging on by a piece of red yarn. Yes, God's pretty busy, but eventually he hears each one. But some seem to have gotten the easy roads. That's what you think. You think that it's easy, but that's the way it does look sometimes, but that's not always the case. We don't know everyone's story of how they got where they were at, and some people can make it look like it's so easy, but in all actuality, sometimes it's just a front and it's not the real truth, and what's the price that they have paid for some of that? Because I say sometimes a blessing to some of us is honestly someone else's curse. I mean, because, even though some people look like they have it all and whatever, they don't. I mean, they think that certain things are going to give them happiness ultimately in the end, and that's going to be the answer to everything, and it's not, like having all this money and prestige and being known and whatever. I mean, people are more lonely than, surrounded by a million people and feeling like you're the only one in the room, you know. I've been there, not for the purpose of anything financially or whatever, but there has been times in my life that I have felt those feelings of like, I feel like I'm the only one in the room surrounded by all these people, but nobody knows me and I don't know them, because I felt so disconnected, but well, sometimes yes, sometimes no. I definitely understand that. You're right. Yes, when in doubt, go read Matthew. Yeah. Let's try that again. When in doubt, go read Matthew. Yes. Yes, a lot of the strongest people you encounter have more battles than you see. Yep, on their sleeve. They just don't give up and kept fighting. Yeah, exactly, Jason. Maybe I will live stream about that tomorrow. IUW to watch. Yarla welcome. Seems it's really resonating. Good discussion. But bedtime shortly here. That will help. Yeah, that will help. Read Matthew. Okay, leading. Have a good rest. A rest shorter than 7 or 8 hours, but thank you. I actually caught up on my sleep last night, so I definitely got more than my 5 or 6 hours last night, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little bit tired. And I think it's because of me maybe having a touch of something, but that I'm ignoring. I'm ignoring it. We all know how that worked the last time, though. But this time, we're putting it to it and ignoring. I'm still taking care of myself, but we're just ignoring. The Bible is confusing to follow, and I don't have one that I know of. If you have a phone, you have the Bible at your fingertips. Yes, you can download. Yes. Them chips making you hungry. Oh my gosh. I finished your chips and moved on to caramel cowtail. Oh my goodness. Still confusing to follow, but true. And I like the Bible that I do have because it has a lot of like notes and things like that in it. It's more of a study Bible. And then I do have another companion Bible that is very much that for researching and stuff like that. Hydration, vitamin C, emergency things, and that take at first sign of illness stuff, hot tea, rest. Yes, I do the hot tea and I do the local honey that I have, and that really does help. And I have some whipped honey that I swear cuts through anything. And it's local too. Um, and yes, I have been trying to be more resting and stuff, but and yes, I need to do better with my water. I need to do better with my water. I mean, I drink a lot during the day, but it's a combination of things. It's like coffee, and if I get a tea or something, but I've gotten away from just strictly water. That's all I used to drink was water because I got away from caffeine for years. I did not consume caffeine. And now, here in the last probably 3, 4, maybe even 5 years, it's like I have such a love for the coffee that, yeah. But, but yes, that emergency stuff is good. Oh, leftover chili? That's not bad. Apple makes the juice go away. I got to reading Don Quixote. Many references to the Crusades. Very good read. Okay. I knew that guy locally. Drink a lot of water. Do you get my grand dog on it? I think we're supposed to drink 64 ounces a day. Yeah, at least or more. Quixote, he went by and walked Canada with it. Not all Canadians are like that, I promise. Speaking of water, I need to get some more. Water and green tea for me, 95%. I occasionally have a Monster Energy. Oh, I can't do Monsters. I can't do any of that stuff. I drink maybe 4 to 6 bottles of water a day, 4 for sure. She needs something. Yes, and that's what I was getting ready to say. I'm going to go in and check on her. She may have to go out again. I don't know. What's the matter? What's the matter, Lou? What's the matter? Did you hear something? Lou. Lou. What's the matter? You need to go potty? Or you want me to try? You need to go potty? It's all right. Are you wanting up in the chair? You want up there? No? Okay. Well, I don't know what was wrong. Yes, was Spanish, definitely not Canadian. His sidekick was Sancho Panza, and they were both in Spain. I'm pretty sure my heart would go into fib if I tried to drink a Monster. Oh, yeah, there's no way. No way that I could drink a Monster at all. I don't know what was wrong with Luna. She was in there, she was like shaking like crazy. And like the rug was all squished up like she had, like, I don't know. So I don't know, because she had been asleep, so I don't know if she had like a little dream or. It is kind of windy out right now. She doesn't like a whole lot of wind. She doesn't like wind. So. Oh, I'm sure they're tasty, but the other day, Sam, I was going to have him get me something like a coffee or something from just like the coffee shop or somewhere, that I knew of something that I could have that wouldn't be too much. And he brought home a Starbucks that had all kinds of stuff in it. And I was like, that I cannot drink that. And he was like, it's fine. Starbucks, all their Starbucks has that stuff in it. I was like, no, it doesn't. This has like a ton of caffeine in it. I was like, no. I was like, I appreciate it. I honestly do. But I was like, you can have it. I don't want it. So, but anyway, he did. He went ahead and drank it. But even that Colombian coffee that Whitney bought that one time, it was just like I drank some one evening while I was on live, and I was shaking so bad whenever I went to bed later. I almost woke Sam up because it's like, I don't know what's going on. I drank a ton of coffee, not a ton of coffee, a ton of water trying to get it flushed out of me, which I know was only going to help so much, and time is what's going to take care of it. But oh my gosh. Never again. So that's why now I took myself off of all caffeine and coffee for almost a month there after that happened, because it's like, okay, maybe it is that I'm just drinking too much through the day anyway. Hey, sweetie, you're fine. Are you over your shakes? Yeah, you're not shaking no more. You're all right. Some of those Starbucks coffee has thousands of calories plus caffeine. Yeah. And I don't usually drink Starbucks unless I have a gift card. I might go through and get something, but I don't go to Starbucks. I go to Starbucks a lot door dashing though, I'll tell you that. I had one person that wanted one so bad that it took me a half hour round trip to get it to them. They were in the middle of nowhere. It was like, I think I could wait on a coffee. Oh, Andrew, she is our weather girl. So it could be that we're gonna get something. I don't know. Because right now it's just windy. It's not, because I thought, well, maybe it was starting to rain, because she knows. I mean, it could be a half an hour or more, and she knows. So she's on it. She'd be in the middle of a dead sleep, and that's what she did this time. She was in the middle of dead sleep. I mean, because she was just in there baby dreaming. So, yeah, you knows what's going on, don't you, sis? So, yeah, you do. And you know if there's something out there. Because sometimes if there's something out there, she won't get so much shaky, but she'll just get real pacey and stuff. But you're fine. It's all good. You're doing your job. You're good. She's a good girl, Well, yeah, she's a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Went to bed at 4 a.m. that night. Yeah, I think it was pretty close to that, wasn't it? I think yeah. It was, yeah. Oh my gosh. I never want to do that again. That really kind of freaked me out. I've never done it since. Didn't do it before then, haven't done it since, and I don't plan on doing it again. Green tea is a good option though. Yes, green tea can be good. I do not love Starbucks. I would rather just have Folgers. And you know what? That's what we have. That's what we do have is Folgers. And I am perfectly fine with it. And I have discovered that I do actually like hazelnut creamer. I used to never get it because I was like, oh no, I don't like hazelnut. Oh my gosh, that stuff is good. She's right here by me. She's hanging out with us right now. She was dreaming. Yeah, she was dreaming earlier. So I wonder if it wasn't something dreaming wise too. Hold on a second. Because she's a little stirry right now. She's wagging her tail, but I'm wondering if she has to go potty, but she doesn't know for sure she wants to go out. Hey, they're sending you hellos and little tiny hearts, whoa. Send a thumbs up. Hello from Georgia. Well, welcome from Georgia. Do you want to try to go potty? Do you need to go potty? Okay. Well, I guess we're going to try to go potty. Hey, Shelly, how are you? Okay, come on. Okay. Mommy's right here. You have to go. Just hurry and go right out there and come right back. Okay. We're gonna have to go eventually. I don't know what to tell you, Lou. I don't know. Okay. Steamed vanilla milk is pretty good though. Oh, that wouldn't be bad. It's the best part of waking up, right? Think you'll go potty outside too? Will you just go do that, Andrew? Sending you little hearts. I don't know, something's up. What are you thinking about, Will? What are you thinking about? Oh, goodness. You're more addicted to the hazelnut creamer than the coffee? Oh, gosh. Cheese makes me feel better. Well, cheese is always nice, isn't it? It is. Yeah, cheese is always nice. Yeah, I get the kind from Aldi. We get it. I've got both kinds, the regular and the sugar-free, but I don't know how good the sugar-free really is for you. I haven't looked at it to see what kind of sugar-free they have in their like sweetener stuff or whatever. I'm thinking of switching back just to the regular. Oh, oh, you need some water. I just seen that move. There you go. Do you want a little bit to eat? You haven't had your last scoop yet. You hungry? A little bit hungry? Mm-hmm. A little bit hungry? What's that? Okay, don't know what that is. Well, I guess it wasn't either one of those things, but even though she was standing right there by her bowls. Usually, if she wants anything food or drink wise, she actually picks up her bowl and drops it, so you know. Well, it's almost 11 o'clock. I've been on here since 7:30. So I probably should go ahead and go for tonight and try to figure out what her deal is. Well, now she's eating, so evidently she is hungry. So I don't know. She might just be out of sorts since she was dreaming. I think she was having some kind of dream. Have a wonderful, blessed evening. I hope she feels better soon. Yeah, she'll be fine. So she's probably gonna end up sleeping with Mom and Dad tonight. I mean, Whitney will be getting up around 2, so. But anyway. Hi, it's me, Claudia Roberto from Brazil. Remember, I spoke to you yesterday. Well, no, you didn't speak to me yesterday because I wasn't on here yesterday. That's fine. Sammy is already in bed. Yes. So Sammy's all bedded down for the night now. You have a good life. You have like tomorrow. Yes, I will be here at some point tomorrow. So my times are probably going to be a little bit all over the place sometimes because there's going to be some nights that I don't want to stay up super late. So, but yeah, I'm gonna just kind of play with my times for a little bit. So, but we'll see. So just, make sure your notification bells are, turned on so you can catch me. So, but yeah, I'm definitely going to have to be working on some of my stuff to fill up for my market because I am low. I am low on inventory again. So, but as far as like my plushy stuff and all that, I got pretty wiped out. So again. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to take care of that. So, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and go. I do. I greatly appreciate every single one of you, and thanks for hanging out with me. It, again, blows me away. So, yes, and I love every single one of you, and very much prayers out to all of you for whatever you're needing. So, kind of like what I think Lady was saying earlier, So, but anyway, I will catch you guys all later. Have a good night, and we will talk again soon. Bye. Same to you, Lady.